Only 2 OG Avengers survive Avengers 4? Who could it be? What's up guys, Greater Marlin here, and today we have some news to talk about. So, I'm working on I had an Overwatch video, blah blah blah, whatever. I'm gonna get a new Overwatch video out sooner or later. But, I've heard that only 2 OG Avengers survive Avengers 4. Take this with a grain of salt. We do not know if this is true. If it is true, well then, that's why I'm talking about it. But if it's not, take it with a grain of salt. So, I'm here to talk about who I think will survive. And why I think that. So, we have the OG Avengers, the very first Avengers from Avengers 1 back in 2012. Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Hulk, and Thor. Yeah, 6 Avengers. Now, subtract... You subtract... Okay, I'm retarded. God darn it. Never mind. But only 2 survive. Who are they going to be? Now, as I've heard, because I really love to hear news about Marvel movies, and we might be able to talk about the Spider-Man plot for Spider-Man 2 was revealed, so maybe we'll talk about that later in a different video. But hearing all this news, I just need to know about it. But I can start speculating on stuff like this. So here's what I think it is going to be. I think it's going to be Thor and Black Widow. Now, why do I think it's going to be Thor and Black Widow? I'm going to start off with Thor. Now, Thor, he just went through this humongous arc, and he got Stormbreaker, and we recently discovered his new powers, that he doesn't need the hammer to be the god of thunder. And his 3rd movie was freaking amazing, and I want to see more of that Thor. Only seeing him in 1 good movie is kind of depressing to see. See Thor only have 1 movie and then die in the next one. It's just gonna suck. And if they do that, I would be pretty disappointed. Because they lost some potential. Because maybe we could see Thor in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Not 2. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Or in future Guardians movies or others. And honestly, I think they should keep Thor around. Because right now he's doing really well. And I've heard that Chris Hemsworth said that he's not retiring after Avengers 4. Same thing. I don't know if that's true, but honestly, if I was him having fun with Thor Ragnarok, I would want to do it again. I would want to have more fun, and honestly, he did a great job in Avengers Infinity War, so. But I would say you keep Thor. Keep Thor. Don't kill him off, because he just went through this huge arc, and to just see his Stormbreaker go away, that would just suck. That would just suck, man. But now why do I think Black Widow will survive? Now, Scarlett Johansson. I don't know if her contract is up or not. She's been doing this since 2010. Yeah, 2010. She was in Iron Man 2. Marvel is in talks about making a Black Widow movie. Now, if you asked me back in 2012 or 2014, would you like to see a Black Widow movie? I would say, God, no. I would never want to see a Black Widow movie. I'm not saying I hate Black Widow. I'm not saying I hate women. I'm not being sexist. It's just, what do you do with the Black Widow movie? You gotta think. You gotta think about, like, what can you do with this character? What can they go up against? What are the consequences that can happen in this movie? What can I put in this movie? You gotta think about it. Black Widow, she's kind of this agent. She's like she was kind of an assassin. Now, here's what I think we could do for a Black Widow movie. Understand her origin. Now, we don't know much about Black Widow, and I feel like if we got our own movie, it should be a prequel. Now, it would help us understand her character more, or they could just explain her character in a later team-up movie. Maybe Avengers 4 they can. But if they want to, and they're going to make Black Widow survive, maybe they should make her movie a prequel and tell us the story of Black Widow. Or in the movie, give us a flashback and help us learn more. Because the Age of Ultron one didn't really help us out that much. But they could possibly make it like a heist movie, secret agent, top secret Mission Impossible type movie, I guess. I don't know. It's just, what do you do with this character? It's like, hey, can we make a Silver Surfer movie? I don't freaking know. What do you do? Make him go up against Galactus? I don't freaking know. Can we make freaking a War Machine movie? I don't know. We already have an Iron Man. We don't need a second Iron Man. War Machine's fine just being in the Avengers and Iron Man movies. I don't want a solo movie, because really it just says, hey, there's another Iron Man. We just need one so people don't get confused. But do we need a Mariah Hill movie? No, we don't. Do we need a Nick Fury movie? No. There was one back in, like, what, the 90s? The 80s? We don't need another one. Do we need another Howard the Duck solo movie? No, we don't. I know everybody freaked out when they saw Howard the Duck, but we don't need another movie. We don't want to go see that again. We don't want that. No. We don't want that. Do I want a Thanos solo movie? I wouldn't mind that. Dude, I'd watch it. I loved Thanos in Infinity War. I would watch a Thanos solo movie. But that's pretty much all I have to say. I think it's going to be Thor or Black Widow. Now, what about the other Avengers? What about Hawkeye or something like that? What about Hulk? What about Captain America? Now, when I think about it more, maybe it could be Hawkeye. But really, I don't know what you would do with Hawkeye. Or, what would you do with Hawkeye if you made him if you put him alive? Because, really, Hawkeye in the movies, he really wants to retire. He doesn't want to do this anymore. But, honestly, I don't know. But I think it's Black Widow and Thor. Black Widow is going to probably get her own movie. And Thor just went through this humongous arc. And I want to see more of Thor. And Iron Man, Captain America, Iron Man's been doing this for 10 years. It's about time he hangs up the mantle as Iron Man. And Cap, I'm pretty sure Chris Evans doesn't want to play Captain America anymore. Dude, if I was, like, in Tom Holland's position, I would, like, keep re-signing my contract. I would still want to do it, dude. That seems so much fun. But, there's stuff like Hugh Jackman did. He doesn't want to do it because he's getting tired of it. He doesn't want to play Wolverine anymore because he has to go through all these. Actors have to go on diets. They have to get buff. Sometimes they might have to even go really skinny for a movie. And he says, like, he doesn't know how many egg omelets he can eat anymore. But I can totally understand because you have to go through all these workouts and then going on this diet for your next movie. And it could just be really frustrating. But it's kind of all I have to say. Who do you think will survive? Who do you think are the two OG Avengers who will survive? I think it's Thor and Black Widow because of those reasons. But Iron Man and Captain America, definitely not. I doubt they're going to survive Avengers 4. If they do, I'll be really shocked. But tell me in the comments below. Who do you think, what two OG Avengers do you think are going to survive? Trust me, we don't know if this is real or not, but it's fun to talk about. But in the comments below, tell me who you think it will be. And maybe we'll be right. Come back to this video next year and see if you were right. But if you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment, tell us what we can do, or play next time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.